1, 2. Him.
You ready, Nick? Let's get him.
It's okay.
We started extreme gratitude for you taking this trip. This really meant a lot to me.
I appreciate it. I wanted to do this for a while. It's just
My platform got dimensions, and I try my best to make sure that I place a separation between myself and what urban media is becoming. So this is definitely an integral part of.
I always wanted to do
What I'm
Gully
putting
TV. I mean, I like the way you do your thing. So
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
If you tune into me, you're watching the real Gully TV. I have a very special guest, very educated special guest tonight, who's going to share some information with us about the dynamics of the music business and publishing. This is very necessary. Go ahead and introduce yourself, G.
Yeah, my name is Gongu Roach. I'm a publishing forensics expert based out of the Bergen County, New Jersey.
I appreciate you taking a trip, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
One of the first things that I had to ask you about your name, is that your government name?
Yeah, my grandfather named me. I think my name might have been Damien for like a short period. My grandfather changed it to Gongu, like real early.
So what's this? It sounds cultural. What's
Yeah,
the science behind it?
Something about an African witch doctor that had 32 children.
Yeah. You gotta give us a little bit more insight on the handle, man. You just like
Yeah, no, I mean that's all I remember. You know, my grandfather died when I was like 11, so I really never got the full scope of everything. But I knew that much. It was about some witch doctor that had a bunch of children.
okay. When I met you at SOBs.
Yeah.
You told me a name. I'm like, damn. I wonder is that a stage name?
Well, you know what? I mean, it stands out, especially for what I do.
No
you know what
doubt.
I'm saying? So you know.
All right. Why don't you give my viewers and listeners some insight on exactly what it is that you do? When I was doing my research, was skimming through your EPK, seen copyright maintenance expert. Could you give me some insight?
Yeah, well, copyright maintenance is the name of my company. I do forensics. I'm on the forensic side of publishing, understanding publisher, royalty statements and artist royalty statements. Kind of, contracts. I speak. I'm not a lawyer, but I speak lawyer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Legalese.
Yeah, I speak lawyer. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I know where my parameters are, what advice on that end and stuff like that. And I kind of try to get people out of contracts, try to get people more fair of a deal. Or, I'll see if a lawyer's doing something wrong and there's just too much percentages getting taken out from somebody, and I try to cut the fat. You know what I'm saying? So they can just get more, more of their money and more of their value, what they're worth.
Right.
Every once in a while, people might call me to evaluate their catalog or try to help them sell a catalog. I don't really advocate for that, but you might as well come to me because I could kind of like get you a better value from me, speaking on behalf of the catalog, you know what I'm saying, and understanding the royalties a little bit better.
Right. Give me some details about your formal education. I noticed that you're very, very bright. You're very resourceful. You sent me some information before during crunch time. Tell me about your formal education.
Well, I mean, I'm a high school dropout, you know what I'm saying, but I just knew people just in the music business early in life, and it kind of just intrigued me to be either on the management side or the contractual side of the business, you know? I mean, my education, I didn't go to college or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? I just got heavily versed in the music business, I would say at an early age. Like late teens and stuff like that. I just started cramming the books on my free time. I was doing dumb shit, at a point in age and stuff like that. But my love was just reading industry books.
Incredible.
Yeah, just at home reading industry books and reading contracts and stuff like that, and it just I just absorbed it. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I just know how to dance around stuff now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not intimidated by lawyers or I try to be the translator to the cats that really don't understand. Like just because they be like, "Oh, Gully, my lawyer's great," you know what I'm saying? That might be true, but I just feel like my evaluation would be best to translate to you since I know the ins and outs and been through many lawyers, what a good lawyer is. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to bring you to a greater lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Your lawyer might score 25 a game, but this lawyer right here might score 35. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just like to be the evaluator of that. And, you know, a lot of times I notice that, you know, a lot of people have friendly lawyers and they're just emotionally tied to lawyers and stuff like that, where I might try to tell them something, but don't let the emotions blind you. You know, this guy's not doing the best job that he can for you. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And I just try to, you know, give that insight for you to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? From here on, yeah, I told you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, try to get you in a better situation.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Speaking of school and education, it's my understanding that you went to school with the late, great Leo Obrien.
Yeah.
Known as Richey from The Last Dragon. That's what we know him as, Richey.
Yeah. He was in my grade.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we were in the same grade. But he was in and out of school. In middle school, he was in and out.
Yeah.
I don't really recall seeing him in high school.
Yeah.
But I remember when he went away, and he came back like 7th or 8th grade, like he was away. He just finished The Last Dragon. I remember he came back from that or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he well, mind you, Master G's brother, his older brother
Right.
from Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah.
So he got the first praise in town. You know what I'm saying? Then his little brother got the praise from Last Dragon.
Yeah.
Then he did some ABC specials and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
him along with one or two other kids were like those real popular kids in school.
Yeah.
You know, they might have had the name belt and the chain that we can never afford and all that type stuff. You know,
Yeah.
but they were more hierarchy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Praise wise, like, you know, I was a regular kid just like watching from the side.
Yeah.
But like those guys, you know, they got their name up. It was nice to see.
He had the glow in school.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. He used to break dance, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, praise to him, rest in peace.
I seen a clip of him with the afro. He was a little kid and they was rapping. They was sitting on the car. Did you see that clip?
Yeah, that was
5 MCs and 1 DJ. And if you want to battle, we'll blow you away. Well, I'm Little G. And I'm Easy T. And I'm a cool colored brother, Intuitility. And I'm ST. And I'm a Richey Green. And I'm guaranteed. Well, it's the capital LIT to LE. But it's really no fun without the G-double-E. Far as I'm concerned about Easy T. He's the business cool brother to rock with me.
Yeah, that was on Palisade Avenue in Englewood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him. That might have been this other cat, Knowledge. There was a couple of cats I grew up around that were a little older than me that was in that clip too. I think Jimmy Taylor was in that clip. But I remember that clip. That clip's from like 81, 82.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were on Palisade Avenue in Englewood.
When I seen that
video.
clip, I said, man, this little motherfucker was a star from the door.
Yeah.
Like, this is before Richey.
Yeah.
He already had it.
Yeah, but mind you, he absorbed it from his brother.
Yeah.
A block away from where they did that clip was Sugar Hill Records.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that was inspirational alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Grandmaster Flash coming out of there. All sorts of, you know, I guess new rappers at the time were coming out of there. You know what I'm saying? The Message was popping. They coming right out of there.
So he in it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like, it was a lot of entertainment, you know, and a lot of potential people that, you know, had potential. Some people, you know, got to do their thing. Redhead Kingpin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Guys like that, they were able to absorb that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Sugar Hill West Street, 96 West Street was right around the corner from where they did that video.
No doubt.
And it was that, I would have to say Sugar Hill Records was probably the inspiration for a lot of people.
Yeah.
To, you know, to do, because, you know, you were able to see it. And plus, Master G, his older brother was driving a Rolls Royce coming right down the block. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew him from previous, you know what I'm saying? So it was achievable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was right
So
there.
highly inspirational.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You said that during y'all school years, he was kind of like in and out of school. Was that due to him becoming a star?
Yeah, that was due to him just going away doing films, things like that. Absolutely.
So y'all was still in school after they completed Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon?
Yeah.
Did you know what he came back from doing? Like, was there any buzz about the movie?
Maybe other people could say more than I knew, but I knew he came back from a big film. And then, you know, maybe a year later or so, it popped, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he got heavy praise for that, you know what I'm saying?
Where were you at when you seen The Last Dragon from the first time and you seen one of your classmates in a lead role?
Where did I see that?
Yeah, where were you at Tell me about your life. I think this was like 1985.
Yeah.
Tell me what was going
I mean,
on.
I don't remember if I saw it with Delwyn or a few of my friends. I can't really remember where I saw it at, but I saw it at a major theater.
Yeah.
I know that for sure.
Yeah.
And I just recall, I don't remember seeing, mind you, I don't recall seeing him in high school. I just don't recall seeing him in high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade was like when he was going away to do the film.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, other people might say, oh, I saw him in high school. I don't recall seeing him in high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, mind you, he hit the streets. You know what I'm saying?
doubt.
And was doing his thing out there and stuff. So
When you seen him on the big screen that day, what was running through your head?
Oh, no. I mean, he was larger than life, man. You know, being 14 years old, you know what I'm saying? Like, but once again, it was kind of, you know, you felt like you could achieve something, you know what I'm saying, due to the fact that you knew somebody that was achieving. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I was, you know, I really can't really say, man. It was just a big thing. Like, you know, it inspired the city. It inspired the town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he along with him, his brother, along with Sugar Hill Records around the corner, were the inspiration and, you know, gave you the confidence that you could achieve.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy, the great Sadat X of Brand Nubian, and you're watching The Dribble on Gully TV. That's right, The Dribble on Gully TV with your man, the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy, one of one, the untraceable, no known DNA, punks jump up to get beat down. Come on, motherfuckers.
Online push. Gully TV Media. East Coast, West Coast, down south, uptown, downtown, Switzerland. The hottest in the business. Underground MCs. Need a push? Gully TV. Published authors. You need a push? Gully TV. Your daily online source of hip-hop, sports, and fashion. The email is below. GullyTVBoss@gmail.com. Hit me up. I'll be there.